And it's played forward. Oh, good take. Romario! And he's done it! And as soon as they made that...
Yo, what's good, everyone? It's Retro, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we build stories, careers, and legends, one season at a time. Last season, Dani Romarinho gave everything in Brazil. He trained harder, played better, scored important goals. But despite all that, he still felt invisible. No recognition, no real opportunities, no spotlight. So Dani made the hardest decision of his life. He's leaving Brazil, stepping out of his comfort zone, leaving home, leaving everything he knows, all to chase one thing: respect. Dani Romarinho is taking a huge risk in joining Auxerre in France's second division, hoping this move will finally put his name on the map. A new country, a new league, a new challenge. This is season 2 of Dani Romarinho's journey. Season 1 shorts were removed due to copyright, so the story now lives here in full episodes. If you want to see Dani's story continue, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's begin. Season 2. Match day 1 had finally arrived. The waiting was over. Weeks of training, weeks of uncertainty, weeks of proving himself. Dani Romarinho hadn't traveled thousands of kilometers just to sit on the bench. He had come to play. The opponent was Sochaux, a physical side, a tough opening test. Inside the locker room, tension filled the air. Boots were laced, shin pads were on, eyes were locked in. The coach walked in with the team sheet. One by one, names were called. Dani listened, heart pounding, and then he heard it. Romarinho, starting 11, debut. No second chances, no safety net, just 90 minutes to make a statement. That night marked the beginning of Dani Romarinho's French journey. Auxerre versus Sochaux.
Well, good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it.
Where it's due, he had a problem up top, and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that hoop
face to face with the keeper. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Auxerre have an early lead. Romario, and that's sprayed out wide. He's got options out wide. Keeps everyone guessing. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Finds himself eased off the ball. a hit! And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Auxerre. He's off on a marauding run. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Romarinho. Over to the left. Pumps it into the area.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Goes to finish!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Auxerre, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
Matchday 1 went perfectly for Dani Romarinho. He was named in the starting 11 for his debut. Early in the game, Auxerre won a corner. The ball came in, and Dani met it with a header. Goal, his first ever headed goal in his career. That goal ended up being the winner as Auxerre beat Sochaux 1-0. To top it off, Dani Romarinho was awarded Player of the Match in his first appearance for the club. A strong start to life in France, but there was no time to get comfortable. The next game was against Toulouse, another opportunity, another test, and another chance for Dani Romarinho to prove himself.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic to add to the occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So the signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. He could be in here. Danger averted for now.
0 goals and excitement, forget it.
With a delicate ball. Corner it is. Massive leap! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Dinks one in. Header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever...
But not the most accurate. Romarinho. And he's on a charge. And the ball is out of play. Hoists it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Drew it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. Then they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's an invention early on.
And it's played forward. Oh, good take. Romario! And he's done it!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned. I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Hit into the middle. Oh, the ball's come loose!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Has a hit!
Auxerre are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too. Making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Fought, real chance! Oh. And back to base. And that will be the final act. Auxerre, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And that wraps up another exciting week for Dani Romarinho at Auxerre. 2 matches, 2 wins, 2 goals, 2 Player of the Match awards, from scoring his first career header in his debut against Sochaux, to finding the net again early in the second half against Toulouse. Dani has shown exactly why Auxerre took a chance on him. Back-to-back performances like this don't just earn results. They earn respect, they earn recognition, and most importantly, they show that Dani Romarinho is ready to make his mark in France. If you want to see more of Dani's journey, the goals, the highs, and the challenges ahead, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop a comment telling me which moment from these 2 games was your favorite, and let's keep this story going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.